welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 over on Court Farms. Right, I know it's been a couple of weeks, guys. It has been so nice having a little break. We were pushing out a lot of videos lately, and I took a week off, and then my daughter decided to get sick, so it was hard to make videos when she was at home, basically, because she's like an elephant going up and downstairs. She doesn't know how to go up and downstairs quietly. Plus, to be honest, I didn't want to be making videos while she was at home constantly, you know, not feeling well, just in case she ever wanted me for out. She didn't, but that wasn't the point, you know what I mean? Family comes first. But yeah, it's... Whoa, a lot has happened since our last episode. I now have faster internet. Hey, I finally have faster internet. Now, it's not the fastest speeds in the world. It's got, what, 1 gig download, but it's only got 135 upload. It's not like the quickest upload speed, but it is a hell of a lot better than what we had previously. Now, if you're wondering what we're doing today, guys, what we are doing, I'm still technically in April. I was technically meant to be in April 2, moving over, but I couldn't be bothered. I thought, well, no, first episode back, I'm sure something will go wrong in this episode. Everything like that always does. So yeah, I thought I'll just carry on where we are. Now, I am just going to leave it on... No, I might leave it on 5, actually, just make sure we've got no issues. I do have a little bit of stuttering. As you can imagine, the game's updated while I've not played it. I've literally not loaded the game up at all during the last 2 weeks. I literally loaded up this morning, and yeah, like I said, it was nice to have a break. Now, I didn't take a break from games full stop. I just played different games, you know, and hung out with other friends on different games. So yeah, it was nice just to take a break, really. Everyone needs to do it every once in a while. Now, as you can see, we've got field 106 to do. We need to do field 65 as well. Now, these are going to be quite big jobs to do when it comes to... They're not like big, like going to take forever jobs. They're just big jobs because after this job, we have to go to the other side of the map, and we have to do silage. Now, we need to get this done as quickly as we can because we need to be selling all of this, and relatively quickly, because we want to buy more land. This is what's going to buy said new land. So, and I'd like to get rid of the Renault tractor. That's been a long time in coming, because we've had issues with it. Not like issues per se, like it's broke or it's a bad mod or all that. It's just we've had issues with it on this map. It doesn't really suit this map, I don't think. But yeah, it's time to get rid of the Renault. So we want to be selling the silage as quickly as humanly possible. So that's kind of what today's plan's going to be. Now, it is probably going to be a bit of a longer episode. First one back in a little while. I'm going to probably try and get a couple of time lapses in, things like that, but it's not the end of the world. We'll just kind of see where it is and see what happens, see where we go, and see what we can get done. But I'd like to get both of these silage contracts done in this episode. Now, in the next episode, I will most likely not be in April. Now, I know we technically have April 2 to go, but because I'm kind of just in April, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, it's been a while. It's hard to get... Yeah, I am struggling at the moment to get back into the swing of things. Just like the routine of doing it all and things like that. But, you know, someone I play Apex with a lot, for example, I know you guys are not interested in Apex, but he's going to Australia for a year, travelling, so when he goes there, it'll be something for me just to get back into on this. There's obviously the Euro Truck Simulator videos, but there is an update for that. There is a new DLC out, and I do not own the DLC. Let's just say it was my youngest son's birthday on Saturday. I haven't bought it yet. I can't warrant buying it. My daughter's birthday is vastly approaching. She's given me a birthday. She's given me a list of presents she wants. Yeah, and then obviously Christmas is just around the corner as well. So Yeah, not really in a rush to buy the DLC just yet. Now I do want it, but obviously it's not the end of the world if I don't have it straight away. But yeah, I do want to get that DLC really soon. Now there is also new DLC coming out soon. I don't know if people have been paying attention, but yeah, there's new DLC coming for farming as well. Now, I don't know where the gate is on this. I always forget where the gate is. So what I'm going to do... I suppose at the end of the day, it depends which way that goes. Target is unreachable. Really? Come on, you've driven around this map before. Come on. Right, let's try that again. Yeah, I've got no idea what direction that is going to go into. It might go in the right direction. I don't think it will. Okay, interesting. There we go. There we go. Right, we're going to get this done in one pass. You don't have access to this land, that's fine. I'm not really planning on that. There we go. So, our plan now then is to get this windroad and build all at the same time. And hopefully, by the time we've done this, the Leyland is at the other one. Yep, we've gone. So, once again, I've forgotten to turn that mod off to stop the slowing down of this, but never mind. I will try and remember to do it after this video. Lovely. So we've already got one bale flowing out of this. I reckon we might get 4. Yeah, maybe 4. Yeah, I think that's probably where we're going to be. We're going to be looking at about 4 bales maybe. They are relatively big bales though, yeah, guys. Although saying that, that's going to be bale number 2 already. Wow. Although the first one was technically already done. It was from the other field, wasn't it? The 7,500 litre bales. Right, I'll tell you something else I have done as well that I'm going to be posting in the Discord really soon. I don't know if you know from King's Mod there is the McHale balers with the all-in-one wrappers. I basically added 150 and 125, 180 bales. Didn't really fit well with it. So what I've done is I've changed the McHale baler wrapper combos, and basically what I've done is I've just left it at 125 bales, but I have increased the quantity of the the capacity, sorry, not the quantity. Yeah, I increased the capacity of the bales on those. So they take about, I think it's about 6,500 litres to be fair. I think it's kind of in the middle of 150, 180 bales. But yeah, if anyone's interested in using those, I am going to be posting those very, very soon. Keep hitting that tree and it's beginning to be a nightmare. There we go. Oh, I'm hoping that Leyland is not going to be far away. That Leyland is not far away, so that is really, really good. I'm liking this little setup. I'm not going to lie. I'm really, really, really liking this setup with the windrow on the front. This baler does make so much more sense than our other baler. But our other baler that we had originally, it got us going on the series, you know what I mean? It was cheap. This was quite an expensive baler to buy, so you know, we've got to use what we can, what we could afford. Yeah, if anyone's wondering, oh, this video is, you know, it's, I don't know, say it's not the best work. Like I say, it is just nice to be back from having a couple of weeks off. But I've got to get myself back in the routine of things, you know. It's like 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning and I'm recording, do you know what I mean? It's kind of trying to be a little bit quiet as well to not wake the kids up, you know. Like I say, it was my youngest, you know, Saturday was his birthday, for me it was yesterday. He bounced off the wall from the minute he got up till, well, to be fair, he was still going strong at midnight. There was no point sending him to bed any earlier, you know. It's the birthdays, they go to bed whatever time they want. Yeah, there's no point like, oh, it's midnight, you need to go to bed. Not when he was as wired as he was last night. He was wired yesterday. He was bouncing off the walls just with excitement, things like that. It's, yeah, hey, just 30. He's now 13. My youngest is 13. It's mad to think I've got 3 kids. They're all teenagers, and the youngest is 13. It's it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And it does make me feel old. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me feel so old. Yeah, I need to turn that mod off at some point. I've got to remember. Do you know what half the problem is with turning that mod off for the driving so slow? Is remembering what the mod is called. Honest to God, half the problem with it is remembering what the mod's called. I've got that many mods now. Well, look, I know I was in a upload post on like social media one time, and I was like, oh, I've got 13 gig of mod, and I genuinely thought I had a lot. And then people were coming in with like 50, 60, 70 gigs worth of mod. I'm like, wow, all right then. I don't have a lot compared to you lot. But yeah, I've got that many mods. I've got to remember what the name of this mod is. So if you do know what the name of this mod is, let me know. I am more than I'll be more than happy if someone can help me out remembering the name of this mod. Gotta just do a weird turn here, otherwise we're gonna hit that bale. And I don't want to hit that bale. I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna do that. We're gonna turn around. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6. Really? We're about to have a 7th bale. I thought 4 at a push. I genuinely thought 4 would be the most we would get off this. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Worker Sarah. Oh yeah, I might need to rename my workers. If you are a supporter of the channel over on Patreon and that, guys, you will get your name and that in the as a worker name. But I do have to reset it. If you remember before like the last episode, my game corrupted. I had to kind of not necessarily restart, but I had to like import things and move certain files over, and yeah, it ended up being quite a stressful thing to just set up. Now obviously I've got to reset the worker names. Right, there we go. So that is this field completely done. Halfway through the episode and done. There we go. So all we need to do now, we need to get into the Ford, and then we need to move that over. Now the issue we're going to have here is the Renault doesn't really like going places. I've got a feeling the Renault's going to get stuck, so I think it might just be worth. That's the problem, isn't it? It's a long way to go. I could put field 65. I could put the Leyland on a worker. The problem is, if I put the Leyland on a worker, he's not going to get all the way to the edge of the field, which means he's going to be wasting what I would call loads of grass. So what I want to do in a minute, I want to go and get this delivered to field 65, and then I want to get like the outer rim done on the you know, the edge of the field done, and then we might put this onto a cosplay worker, because what we'll do is we'll go and basically pick up those bales we've just made and go and sell them. That should help start getting contracts complete. Field 106 is now 20% done. Field 65 is 76% complete. But obviously, you know, we've got more bales to sell yet. It was the only downside to taking 3 contracts at the same time, and 2 of them been to the same sell point. They kind of overlapped with each other, which hasn't helped. So we'll get this delivered over to the field, and then we should be able to continue with picking up. Don't worry about some of these fields as well, guys. I know because the last save corrupted and we had to kind of jump back in and move files over. The field contracts are kind of out of sync at the moment, which is another reason why we're doing hay and silage. Well, we're doing silage because it's just massive amounts of money. But we will get to doing harvesting again soon. We'll be doing fertilizing again soon. We're doing a mixture of fields soon. Just got to... Oh, that reminds me. I need to get the mod for the maize contracts. You know, the forage harvesting contracts. Gotta get that done. Gotta get that. I meant to download that today and completely and utterly forgot. Completely forgot. But yeah, we are nearly there. It's a very long drive, that is for sure. This map is just one of the nicest maps I've ever played on. Oxygen David did a cracking job. Now I know there is an update coming out, guys. Some of these pieces of land here, like on the left hand side, this bit of grass, I'm waving my arm like I'm on stream, and you can see. These are going to become purchasable pieces of land, apparently, according to his update. He's getting rid of the truck that... He's getting rid of the broken down truck that spawns over there, but the collision's always there. I believe that's the one he said it was. He's going to a different lighting system. Now I don't know if anyone's noticed, but my lighting system's different anyway. I use the relight mod. I've got nothing against Oxygen David's lighting system. I do think it looks really nice. It just gets dark too easy. Middle of summer and it's dark at 5 o'clock. Come on. Yeah, I don't... But that's something, again, he's fixed. That's why we're talking about it. Yeah, massive shout out to everybody as well who supported the channel this month. I know it's been a weird month because, like I say, I originally wanted to take a week break. Well, it was meant to be a week and 1 day because obviously Monday was meant to be my new internet day. And then obviously my daughter ended up getting sick, so it was she had like I don't know, I don't want to say it was like COVID around because it wasn't COVID, but she was just like the flu basically. But she was just constantly coughing. She was moaning like really tight chest kind of thing. It was, yeah, she was proper ill, bless her. She was proper ill. I've got no idea where the entrance to this field is. I've got no idea. There it is. Right. You're all gonna hate me for this. You're all gonna hate me for this. Because I had no idea where the entrance to this field was. But the leyland is in the way. So the leyland is just gonna... Close your eyes, guys. There we go. The leyland, the leyland is in. The leyland is in the field. I am still going to start over in this corner. I'm going to open the gate so we don't like crash into said gate. There we go. Beautiful. Right. This is actually a very, very weird field. Don't want to get too close to the hedges. You know, like the trees, the bushes, but... Yeah, I'm not getting as close to this edge as I would have really, really liked. But we'll get really close to the stream edge, that's for sure. But Yeah, I want to just do this headland, and then I want to get a worker on. We'll set courseplay. Now I know the worker on the courseplay is going to basically go over a lot of what we've already done, but I just wanted to try and get a little bit close, try and get that extra bale. You got to remember, guys, I want to get a harvester. I've got a brand new seeder I want to buy as well, guys. 6 meters. Again, this mod came out while on our little break, which is fantastic because obviously I'll turn my indicator on. You know, loads of new mods did come out, and this is going to be one of them. 6 meters, so that means any future seeding contracts should be a lot quicker as well. Lovely. Around here, trying to not get too close to the trees because we don't want to have an issue with the trees. Very bumpy around here. Maybe that's a little bit too close. Who knows? Who knows? There we go. Yep, this grass is getting cut really nicely now. Right, that's as close as I dare get there. Yeah, I want to go and get these bales picked up. Although I do believe the bales at 106 do go to a different sell point, which could be quite annoying if that's true, because it means those bales are not going to finish this contract. Right, let's just get into there. Do not have access to this land. Right, done. So we'll do that. First, save point, there we go. Number of headlands, we'll just do, I'll tell you what, I'll do it as 4 just because I can't be bothered to mess around. There we go. Start job, you're going to do that. And we're going to jump into the Ford. Right, field 106. Let's find out where field 106 needs to go. Needs to go to Pine Creek Bales, which I do believe is just... Yep, same one as last time, I believe that is. I might be wrong. But while that is just quickly going over there with the mower, we can just quickly pick these up. We'll get these delivered over to the sell point. That should then give us time to quickly go around, pick up the things. Yeah, I reckon we'll be in a good position. Our grass there as well has Sarah H is blocked by an object. Why? What? Okay. Okay, I've gotten... Yeah, okay. The Leyland is giving me trouble. Right, there we go. So this is bale number 6. So we got 7 out of this field, along with a little bit towards the next bale. So, yeah, it's not too bad at all. 7 bales. That is a lot of bales. Now this last field is going to be the biggest one for us to... this is going to help make us some money, is this final silage contract. So that's the main thing. We're going to have a lot of money rolling in. We've got obviously the actual silage contracts themselves to come in as well, the income from doing the jobs, but just with the excess silage that we always get to sell, we're going to have a lot of that coming up very, very soon. Lovely. This Ford is so much nicer now. I don't want to say I've fixed that like skidding issue it had, but I have noticed it's a hell of a lot better than it was, if that makes sense. It's a case of just trying it and more and more weight on trailers and see if it does it. But up to now, I do think it is a lot better than it was. So that update should be coming out very soon in the Discord as well. Like I say, I've not done anything. I'm trying to remember all the stuff I did before I took that little break, you see. Come on, Mr. Ford. Come on. Get up here. Come on. There you go. We needed a screenshot for today. So there you go. You've already seen them. You've already seen that. Well, that cough came from nowhere. But yeah, it's so nice having like a 1 gig connection for the internet speed. Oh, the day I got it, it was just like I updated games and it was just like done so quickly. But yeah, we do use splitters in our house, and so I don't technically quite get the full speed from the route. We're supposed to get like 1,130 something, but we get like just 1,000 because that's what the splitter is maximum speed. But it's good because it always gives everybody an overlap. Do you know what I mean? My kids have got 100 meg between them for now, because again, when we move, they're all going to get 100 meg each. But until we get our house bought, it's something that's still on the to-do list. So they're just sharing 100 meg at the moment, but the kids are like, yeah, we've got more internet than we've ever had, which is true, even at 100. There we go. Field 65 is completed. The contract for field 106 is complete. So we can cash our first contract in. That is the biggest thing today. We can finish field 106. We can get that cashed in. That is going to be money in the bank. Now, I'm going to be in a bit of a pickle here because we need to get a harvester. But I would also love to really buy this new seeder as well. It's like a catch-22 of what you want to get. But I think the harvester's got to come first, because the harvester can... Well, we can do harvesting contracts then, and then we can actually use the money from the harvesting to buy the seeder. Now, we have originally had, if you remember back in the early days on this, we did have a harvester. It was absolutely crap. But we did have one, you know, but we did sell it because, you know, we did the work with it. We only bought it because we want... Whoa! Watch out, deers. Wrong button there. I thought H on my keyboard was the horn. Like an idiot. Yeah, that's going to be my next problem, is remembering what my keys are. I can tell you now, yeah, I've forgotten what the majority of them are. Oh yeah, I've said it for a long time, guys. I've got a really terrible brain for remembering. I don't know if it's like because I don't engage my brain much, because I just play video games all day, like a farm, and I play a shooting game or something. But yeah, I know my memory is not remotely what it was. But I'm 38 and I can't remember stuff. You know what I mean? It's terrible. This is going to be one of the biggest annoying pieces. I think what I'm going to do for now, just for now, I'm going to leave the Ford here. Stop. I'm going to leave the Ford here. Yeah, I knew that was coming in there. Now, the reason why I've left the Ford there, guys, is because I need to get tractors driving up and down this lane, and I don't want it to be parked in the way. I need to start getting bales made in this field so that I know, you know, so I've basically got room to park that trailer, basically. Now, come on. You're all going to hate me again for this, but I had a feeling this might happen. There is nothing I can really do about that. It's just kind of come in the wrong way. So I'm just going to do that, and hopefully now we can drive in this way. That's better. That's better. Yeah, the roleplay series, guys. I do get quite a few people asking us that. I am going to be bringing that back, guys, because I did enjoy making that roleplay series. But I am thinking of restarting it, probably on this map, to be honest, because I can do something different with this. But if I do that, I am going to be waiting for the new update for this map. Let's get this over here. Lovely. Yeah, he has missed a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, if we can... Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do. Just while we're here. 8,476 for that field complete. This field is nearly complete with the driving. Yes. This field is basically going to be all income. Literally, it's going to be all profit. Nearly. Fantastic. Leyland is working so well today. I tell you what though, the pickup on this baler, you don't need a windrow. When you think about it, you don't need a windrow. The baler on this pickup, the pickup on this baler, sorry, is actually bigger than my windrower now. But you know, we'll play it properly. You know, we'll get the windrow out. Yeah, we've got a little bit of touching up to do here on this field because there is a lot of there's a lot of bits it's missed, and I don't want to do, you know, I don't want to miss bits on this field. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a long run. So I thought to myself, well, we could do a time lapse in this video. I've ended up enjoying just playing it naturally, especially since we haven't had a video for a couple of weeks. It would be nice if the trees stopped screwing me over. And we'll get that little bit we've missed there in a bit. Yeah, we've got a few. Do you know something? I'll probably leave these little bits. I suppose at the end of the day, it depends how close we are to another bale. But I don't think it's going to really matter too much, to be honest. I want to try and move that out of the way. Lovely. We are not in the way. Fantastic. There we go. We'll get all this grass off of here. Yep, I had a feeling you were going to do that, but it still works. Lovely. Ah, yes. I'm glad we did the field the way we did. 90%. But I reckon we'll probably get about 5 or 6 bales off this field. Probably get more. I don't know. Nice if we did. But we need to whack that in full lock. Yeah, we're having a little bit of issue with the with like a weight balance on this tractor. Is working. Like I say, I want to get that Ford. It's 190 brake horsepower. It's the reason I want to get it. But again, you know, we've got to pick between a harvester or a new tractor. We can pick that up afterwards. The contract on field 65 is complete, guys. This is complete. So all we have to do now is basically get all this grass up. There we go. Come on. Let's get going. Come on, tractor. The Leyland is still working really, really well there. What I'm probably going to do here, I'm probably going to just do like a U-turn and come and do this bit. We need that Leyland to kind of finish before we can kind of drop bales in its way, if that makes sense. The last thing I want to do is cause myself a headache with the Leyland, and I've already got a headache because he's decided to do a U-turn where that bale is. Let's just go that way. Yep, he's in. Would you believe it? Let me just put that bale over there. I know people don't like it when I do stuff like that, but you know, this episode's got to come to an end at some point. Right, there we go. Let's get back in the Renault. Yeah, I think maybe when I finish using the Renault, I think it might be the end. I might remove this mod. It's giving me, it's not like it's a broken mod, it's just giving me too many little headaches while using it, do you know what I mean? And I can tell you now, I probably won't use it again, you see. Yeah, I might look at getting rid of this mod. We're gonna have to go up there. We're gonna have to now. I don't want to be waiting any longer. The Leyland is starting to take the starting to take the mick. You go that way, my friend. Come on, you go around there. If I can stay out of your way, I would. This might work out really, really well here. This might... Yes, this might drop this bale after the Leyland. Yes. Come on, come on, come on. As soon as you drop there, come on. Yes, you're gonna wrap there. Come on. No! No! Ah, oh, would you believe it? I just didn't have the power in the Renault to get up this little slope quick enough. Just to move that out of the way. I hate, like I say, I don't like doing that, you know, moving bales like that, but just don't want the headache of having to deal with it getting stuck, that's all. What I'm going to do now is I'm basically going to just work in this area. I'm just going to like go up and down these little areas, so we're not in the way of the Leyland. I think it makes a lot of sense to do that. What have we got up to now though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bales. We're just dropping at 8. Wow, so we've got more than a trailer's worth to sell. That is fantastic. We've got more than one trailer to sell. Oh, let's just go up here so we're not in the way. I think that bale is in the way. I'm not really sure. Let me just... Yeah. It was still in the way. Come on, Renault. Come on, Renault. Right, again, I'm going to do something a little bit silly that you guys probably won't enjoy. But I'm just going to shoot through this hedge because I want to get this little bit so I don't have to come all the way back up here. Yes, I know I don't have access. There we go. It's just easier sometimes to do that. Especially after I've not played for a couple of weeks and my reversing skills are not the best. Sorry guys, I don't know where this little chesty bit's come from. I don't mean to keep coughing. The problem is when I'm using the steering wheel and my Go XLR is like the other side of my desk, you know what I mean? It's quite a stretch to get to the mute button. Come on, Renault. Come on, Renault. Come on, Leyland. You are literally going super slow right now. I didn't plan on this episode being 40 minutes long, and you're still not finished, and I've still got to sell. I genuinely can't get over how many bales we got off this field, actually. That is this corner done. So what we might have to do in a minute is we might have to sell some bales. We've got at least 2 trailer loads to sell. But that, you know, that's a lot of bales, to be honest. But yeah, field 65 is complete, but we can't cash that in just yet. Everything's going to Pine Creek. At least the sell point's not too far away from where we are. The Leyland's nearly done now. The Leyland is nearly done. There we have this top corner is all done. Lovely. In the words of Del Boy, a lovely jubbly. Trying to stay out of the way of the Leyland, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. This bale is filling up rapidly. Come on, keep it coming. There we go. Yep, should move it out of the way. Should hopefully not be in the way. Knowing me, it will be. Knowing me. And that should be the last little bit left to cut. It's going to be so nice to cash these jobs in. We've got to sell maybe 1 bale to finish a contract. All the rest is ours to ours for the money. Now ideally I wanted to try and keep some of the silage, but because we need to get our hands on some new equipment, so harvester, things like that, we just don't have that luxury right now to do. Yeah, I'm not going to go around and get the tiny little bits of grass that we've kind of, I say kind of missed, cosplay didn't really do, but yeah, I'm not going to go too mental hunting for them bits. I think overall this is it done. This is looking perfect. There we go. So that is that complete in my eyes. Don't really know what you're trying to finish there, Leyland, but I will leave you to it. You seem to be making a bit of a mess out of whatever it is you're trying to do. I just want to get this little bit down here. Now I know this little bit down here is not going to actually finish, you know, it's not going to finish a baler out, but I reckon that's going to be about 2 or 3%, hopefully. I might be wrong, which is where it's not even 1%, to be honest. Oh wow, you were 1%. Okay, I made a mistake there. There we go. I unfolded that machine by accident. There we go, lovely. Oh, I didn't even get it all. Jesus Christ. Didn't even get it all. Right, let me just park this over here. I don't really know what that Leyland is doing at the moment. But yeah, it can continue with whatever it's doing. It's wasting a little bit of money, but we're gonna make some massive income. We've already made £8,000 already. £8,000 already in today's episode, and we've spent maybe £300-400 in wages. So I'm happy with that. I am very happy with that. I am going to be driving through a hedge here, guys. This, I can tell you now, this will not make that corner. Just so you're aware, I know it won't make that corner to get into that gate. Simple as that. I do love the castle, by the way. Very nice touch. Detail. I can only drive through the hedge, though, if there's a gap. There's a gap. There's a gap. I'm going to see how many dislikes I get for driving through the hedge. But like I say, I'm running out of time. I could have cut some of this. I could have time-lapsed some of this. If I had a time-lapsed it, guys, the episode would have been done in like 10 minutes. What is that Leyland doing? I've got no idea what that Leyland is even doing. I've got no idea at all. Absolutely nuts, that guy. There we go. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3. We should have. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Way up. We've got flying deer. I know Christmas is coming, but still. There we go. Lovely. The Pine Creek stores for the final few bales. I tell you what though, guys, I proper love this Ford. This 8200 Ford is so nice. It just drives nice. It's just, yeah. I just really do like this tractor. We need another tractor with a bit more power. Now, ideally, I'd like to be doing some kind of live series. Probably might come from next month when my friend's gone to Australia, because I might bring some live streams then. Just because he won't really be around much to play some Apex. But yeah, I'm thinking I might bring some live streams in. I don't know when. I've got to kind of work out for myself when I'm going to do it. Got to figure out what map I'm going to do. Interesting. Actually, I might just do some Court Farms. Play for a couple of hours on a live stream on Court Farm. I don't know. I can say it's hard to know what to do. Map wise, because I feel like there's not many really good quality maps left, if that makes sense. Then again, I could do a live stream on Carmston Farm. I didn't really get to play on that one much. I was too busy on Maple and like that. Yeah, I could do with a good British style map. I could do an American map, guys. The problem is I just don't like a lot of you. If you had an American style map where you had fields like UK sizes, I know it would be a bit unrealistic. That's one of the reasons why I don't like getting into like the big massive fields, and it's like you harvest it after you first start and you've already got like 100 grand in your bank, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't like that kind of style, do you know what I mean? That's why I don't tend to play the American maps. Now, if you are American, like I say, I'm not trying to diss anything or all like that, but if you know what I mean, you start on an American map and you've got like this massive field that needs harvesting, and then you'll instantly have like 100 grand after you've sold that grain. You know what I mean? I just don't like that style. I know to a lot of people that's probably gonna be like, whoa, that's hating on America. Like I say, it's not. It's just my way. You know what I mean? Definitely fine. Yeah, we haven't got much to sell here, guys. Boom. Field 25 contract is done. We have just made £9,399 in bales, and we've still got 4 left to go pick up and sell. So as you can see, we're going to get these last few bales right now. We're going to cash these contracts in. And yeah, like I say, I've got to remember to change the workers' names. Yeah, we've got to just got to sell these last few bales. It does suck actually. This trailer only holds 8, but at the end of the day, it was a cheap trailer. It was one that I fixed up. You know, this trailer can be found online. It does have errors. It does have warnings. It has paint issues when it wears. Yeah, it was another one that we fixed up over in the Discord. Getting to this field is actually quite a long drive. Now I will move all the equipment back off recording, guys. I will just move it back to the farm. I've got no idea what we will do in the next episode. I might be in April. I might just play it along. I should have been in April 2 today, but yeah, it's a bit late now, isn't it? Figure out what we can do in the next one. We might be doing grass for a couple more episodes, so it's not because I want to do the grass contracts. It is just a genuine case of the until the fields sync back up with the time of year, which will be this harvest period. Yeah, until then, yeah, we might just have quite a bit of grass work to do. Say it's not the end of the world for me. I can do that. It gets us some money quickly. But yeah, we've got about 10-15 grand in contracts. We've made 10 grand. We're going to be about 40. I reckon we're going to be about £45,000. But I just want to get these bills here, get them sold, cash these contracts in, and then we will know exactly how much money we've got in the bank. Ursus T127. Oh, I was too busy saying what model this was. I crashed into the fence. But yeah, this mod can be found online. I don't know if anyone else has re-released it with it fixed, but like I say, if I fix a mod that's broken, the only place you will find it is in my Discord, unless the guy who originally put it out lets me do it, but that most people seem to ignore you about it. So hence why I haven't released the Leyland. Even though I've done a lot of work to the Leyland, you know, I do respect other modders. Even if they don't reply to me to give me permission, I'm then going to just go and release someone else's mod. Come on. 2. I need to go this way because the arm is on the right hand side. Yeah, hopefully guys you have enjoyed this episode. It's going to be an hour long basically. I've had an absolute blast. It's nice to be back. And a big welcome back with an hour-long episode. If you don't like the hour-long episode, guys, it's fine. They don't happen very often. It was just a... If I had a time-lapsed all this, we'd have been done in like 15-20 minutes. And I didn't want to do that, to be fair. And it is, what is it now, 10 past 4 in game time, so we've got plenty of time before sunset, especially with it being April. I just want to cash these in and be like, we've got this amount of money. This is a long drive back. Beautiful. Absolutely awesome. I can't believe how much money we've made in it. Did we have like £13,000 in the bank? We're currently at 31 and we've only cashed one job in. That's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, my internet's not going to thank me though. My new internet and my new speed, and then I'm going to put an hour-long video up. It's not going to thank me one little bit. Probably still take about 3 hours to upload because of the length of it. Here, last little bit to go, guys. Last little bit. But you can't say I'd skipped any of it. You can't say, oh, you've spawned in money. You've literally seen me earn every single penny today. For the whole hour. For the whole hour. I can't believe it's an hour-long episode. This is why live streams, for me, like I can start doing a live stream and then 8 hours will pass and it won't feel like it's 8 hours. It's crazy. Creek sales right here. Now I could have technically sold these bales at a different location, probably made some more money, but this is kind of on the way home, you know what I mean? We can just send this on a worker home, I can get the Leyland on a way home, and then I'll just drive the Renault back, so it won't take over long to get my equipment back. That's the first time I've proper cocked that up today. There we go. But look, I just want to point something out. If I stop this Ford here, does that... Look, it no longer slides on the ground. How awesome is that? Right, I'm going to kind of just do something people might not like, but I'm just going to get that ready to sell. Just so we can get this episode ended. I say it's been an hour. There we go. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is huge money. Huge. 8,105, 10,096. We've got a cultivating contract. We might go do that. We have got some fertilizing contracts. I'm going to accept. No, I've reached my limit apparently. I can't do harvesting. I do like plowing. You already have, right, I'll change that afterwards. So there you go, guys. In the bank right now, we have 55,116 £116 in the bank. That is absolutely huge money. We could technically get rid of the Renault right now, but we need to get the money for the harvest. So we've got till about August to get that kind of money. I'm sure we'll be doing some more grass contracts sometime soon. But And now, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And until next time, I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.